Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new, welcome to my channel. We talk about addictions, mainly addictions, and just living a healthier life, especially if you are deep in some sort of addiction. My cat wants to be here right now. So I wanted to give you an update because it's been a little while. It has been 7 days now. 7 days that I've been on this fast. I'm going into day 8. Day 8 is actually today, so I have already completed all 7 days of my water fast, and I am feeling so much better today. That's kind of why I didn't give you an update, because I just did not feel great in the last few days. I just felt lazy, didn't feel like doing anything. I still did some of my other videos on TikTok, but I just didn't want to. I should have just done it, but I didn't want to do it. Okay, so stay tuned till the end, and you'll be able to see what my weight is currently and how much I have lost. It's pretty astronomical, if I do say so myself. I'm so stoked about it. I know that it's like, of course you're going to lose that fast when you're not eating, but I mean, I'm just glad I'm feeling better. I was starting to feel like on day 6, when I still didn't feel better, I was starting to feel like I was never going to feel better. I was like, all right, maybe I should stop fasting. I don't know what to do, because I was dizzy, lightheaded, probably TMI, but I had the sheets. And I don't know, they could have been what they call the keto flu, but I'm not sure. I just feel way better today. I haven't gotten dizzy yet today. The only thing I would say, even though my food cravings have mostly gone away, I still think about food, especially when I smell it. Oh my gosh, when I smell it, I'm like, I want food. And even the most simple foods, I'll just take a freaking broccoli stalk right now and eat it. And that's the other reason I did this, is because I wanted to reset my entire physicality. I wanted to reset my mentality. I wanted to reset my just everything. Fasting has so many benefits. The way it just reboots your whole body. It's crazy. I told you in my other video that I did do a 3-day fast at one time. And as soon as I got off that fast, I did not follow what you're supposed to eat when you get off of it, which is just bone broth or some kind of broth. I went straight to eating because I was ravenous and just ready to eat. And I feel like with a longer fast, you kind of just get used to not eating. So this time I know I'll be able to, when I'm done, and I've got 7 more weeks of fasting to get to my goal. But I feel like once I'm done with this, my mental will just be completely turned around. It'll just, I'm so excited. And you know how they say it takes, 30 days to change a habit? So hopefully, not hopefully, I know that my food addiction will be gone by the end of this 7 weeks. 8 weeks total. But I know it will. It has to. It will. Because what the hell else am I doing this for? I mean, that's the whole point of this channel, is to get rid of our addictions. To mainly the bad addictions. I mean, healthy addictions can be okay at times, depending on if you're choosing that addiction over your spouse, or that's not good. I'm so stoked to just get to the end of this and just be able to, eat a chicken breast and just love it. I mean, I already do love chicken, but just to eat a chicken breast and just savor it and just enjoy it. Or even just a little piece of chocolate, just savor, enjoy it. Because I would binge eat back then. I would just, I think I said this in another video, but I would buy 2 Milky Ways, a pint of ice cream. I would buy a bunch of sweets, a bunch of sugary, carb-filled treats. And I would be like, all right, I'm going to save this. We're going to not eat all this until, at least give it a week to eat all of this. And I would eat it all in one day. Probably even all in 1 hour. I mean, I was starting to be able to space it out during the day, but it was all gone within the day. So that's a problem. But if any of you are having issues with food addiction, I know it's hard. Food is one of the most difficult things to get over, because food is all around us and we have to eat to survive. technically you can fast for a long time, but I mean, I'm sure you've heard of that guy that fasted for a year. A whole year. Oh my gosh, he lost so much weight. He started at 500 pounds, got down to 180 pounds. He was medically supervised during that fast, but incredible. It's so incredible what our bodies can do if we put our mind to it. And I had no idea that I had this kind of willpower. I was like, I can't do this. Food is my friend. At first it felt like I was giving up a friend, or like it felt like the death of a friend, and I just didn't think I could do it. Deep down, I think I knew I could do it because I have really strong willpower. And I'm also excited for my knee to be healed at the end of this, because fasting heals your injuries, and for my toe to be healed, which I have gout, and I'm so happy. I don't know if you can tell, my energy is way different today, so I was like, I gotta make a video, because I feel super motivated, and that's another thing fasting does after a while. You just have energy, you feel motivated, and even though I'm not 100%, I still feel way better. So, yeah, if you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments, and hopefully, if you guys think I should structure my videos better, I'll start writing scripts or something, or having bullet points. Let me know if you like that better, or if I should just wing it like I do. Because I don't want to repeat myself in every single video, and I know you're here probably mostly for the results, but those are coming. And, oh, another thing, I am taking pictures and a video of my body every week. So on the 7th day, I'm going to take pictures, but I'm not going to show you guys the progression of all 8 weeks until the very last video of the series. So you'll just have to wait for that. But I am showing you some of my measurements, like so that you don't have to wait for everything until the end. And I got to keep you on your toes a little bit. Oh, one more thing. So we are hopefully going to go to the movies and see one of these new, I think it's called Bonhoeffer or something like that, by Angel Studios. And I don't think I've ever gone to the movie without getting popcorn or an icy, or getting something sweet or salty to eat or drink at the movies. Because it's just like tradition. You're just like, oh yeah, let's go to the movies, let's stuff our faces. So that will be interesting. It's kind of like the first time I went to the movies, not high. I mean, of course, when I was a kid, I went to the movies not being high, but like, once I was 9 years in my opiate addiction, it was crazy to go back to the movie and not go to a movie high. Because I would always go to the movie high. I always had to snort something, or just go into the theater high. Pretty sad. But yeah, the first time I went to the movies not high, my husband and I celebrated, gave each other a high five, and we're like, sweet, we're fucking good. But that's it for today. That's all I want to say. You guys have a beautiful, blessed, happy Thanksgiving. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, all the things. Bye. Here are the results you've all been waiting for. So I lost a whopping 16 pounds in 7 days. Crazy. Now, when you look at this, I made it a little quicker this time. I'm not going to go over all the stats. Just pause if you want to look at them. I just felt like talking about them was a waste of time. I'm sorry that it's not matching up from side to side. The app changed the way everything looks, so that's why it doesn't match up from side to side. So sorry about that. I wasn't sure how to fix it. But there you go.